What is that? It's the same thing. It's imposing your will on somebody. It's saying that you're a woman, so I don't care, I'm stronger than you, so I'll do exactly what I feel. I'll shout at you, I'll scream at you, I'll scare you, I'll frighten you. So what is done to you when you walk out on the bus, or you're threatened, or you're pushed, that's exactly what's being done to all these people. It's just bullying. It's somebody who feels that they can just push someone down and bully him. It's very unpleasant, and it's not going to do good for the country. It's not going to help us go along.
So I think that'll be the last question.
Okay.
I'm afraid.
We've already got someone here.
Hello sir, I'm Harshita, pursuing my final year BCom and differently abled. So I think compared to the abroad countries, in India, courses are not that open to differently abled people. So example for me, I want to be a filmmaker. If I go tell to an institute I want to be a filmmaker, they're going to just make fun of me. But they're not that open about things, how much ever we want to pursue things.
I had few months back a senior judge from South Africa come to see me, and he was blind. So he sat down in my room, and I was having a conversation with him, and then he says to me, I like the color of your sofa. So I was a bit shocked. I was like, how can he see the color of my sofa? And then he says, oh, I also like the texture of your sofa. And then I asked him, but sir, you can't see. How come you're telling me that you like you like the way my sofa looks? And then he went on to describe my whole room. He went on to tell me exactly what he could see. And he explained to me that actually he can't see with his eyes, but he can hear with his ears. And he can hear things that I can't imagine even. So he could tell, for example, when I moved, just by listening, which is something I can't do. So even though you might have weaknesses in one area, those weaknesses in that area will develop strengths in another area. I'm sure, for example, you can hear better than most of us. Am I right? Yeah. So, she is much better at listening than all of us put together, because she relies on that. So, she is not actually disadvantaged. She's got huge advantages that we don't have. But society doesn't treat her properly. So we go to, I don't know, is there a ramp to come into this? Right? So you're lucky, you're a well-known institution, you're a financially well-endowed institution, you have ramps. Most education institutions, most schools don't have ramps. For a handicapped person, everything is a barrier. There are barriers for women. Multiply those barriers 1,000 times, and that's what a differently abled person sees. So going back to what I was saying earlier, I think we need to involve everyone, we need to embrace everyone. So I'm for a policy and a law that gives benefits to differently abled people, that uses your skills and your strengths, and doesn't isolate you and make you feel that you're not a very important part of this country. I think you are. I think you're as important as anybody else in this room, if not more.
Okay. Thank you. I'd like to thank all the students and their wonderful questions, and Mr. Gandhi as well, for having such a wonderful dialogue with the students. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. All the best. Namaskar.